around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping they fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you.
Chillin' in the bill, yeah, we getting bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. Like it's your birthday, and you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Check the Eagles. Hurt.
They send a man in motion. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
And the Las Vegas first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, here's Sanders. He brings it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
This is Genty on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, ball at the 36.
And the Raider first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action, Sanders. Bryant has it. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Las Vegas first down. First down, Las Vegas.
Hold it ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60. Ready. Viking, 18. Ready.
From the red zone on first. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Vegas.
Williams from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Off the play fake, Williams. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. It moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down. Working inside the red zone. Gets his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitation. expectations to start this one out, Brock? These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, set.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Count in to Jeanty. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second and pretty long here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go.
On third down, Jeanty. A great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And this one does not go far.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
60 Vikings, 60.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Olave with the catch. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead.
Las Vegas.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams on the play action. Throw left side finds Birdie. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a fourth down.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with a 4th and 3. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Quick pass left side. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That tackle forces the turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. For a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Trying for the deep ball. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. Getting in just 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. He is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now. in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Williams set to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
22.
Mananga will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record by 25 straight completions to begin a game.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throw here, 3rd down. Now this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Raiders 21. Bears 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. And that's got it left side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 21-yard gain. That's a Chicago 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Odunze's got it right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Williams again. Headed out right. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
What is up? We got Hornet.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward. All they had to do was hold the line, go win that battle.
And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Sanders going to look to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Tried to get that one to Jeff Besh. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. The slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Man in motion here. On 1st down, here's Sanders. This finds Likely. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10.
For the gun, here's Sanders. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Taken in by Downs, left side. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Roman back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. Raiders got him. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here we go. 4th down with Williams. On target to Moore. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line. The QB keeper, it gets 0.
Working from the gun, Williams. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Williams sits well on 3rd. Pass brought in by Burton. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Underneath the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. Offensive line fast. Williams off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throw came out, rise to the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Likely's got it right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on four. Looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Cougar 19. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it's second down coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Genty from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, he had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Hey, let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go. Go.
Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Come on. Come on. Set. 70.
He'll throw it. Finds Bash, complete. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders go up by 12 in the fourth. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trailing by 13. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Williams to throw. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? Keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Tempo.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. First down, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. We're not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
That's another Bears.
First down, Williams to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To the air yet again, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. They'll have the first down and even more. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick.
For Chicago.
And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Check. Ready? Ready.
Coming left is Genty. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out of the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll toss it. Genty. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points.
Bears 29.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip.